Hi, I'm Percy Jackson, and welcome back to the best channel anywhere on the internet, unless you're Annabeth, in which case I'm definitely not Percy Jackson. You are confusing me with someone else. Your boyfriend, Percy Jackson, is doing his schoolwork just like he said he was doing. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to be taking a quiz that I found online that I will link in the description of this video called Who is Your Godly Parent? Minor Gods Included, and it's by that 4-man kid. Cool. Question 1. Is your godly parent your mother or father? My godly parent is my father, because my mother is Sally Jackson and she is basically a goddess. Whoa! Whoa, 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 there's a lot more words this time. Where did all these words come from? Why are there so many options? The last question had two options. Three actually. There was an unsure button. But like, this is too many. I can't do decisions. So it's which color and meaning best represents you. I don't want to go through all of these, so here they are on the screen. Am I flamboyant, determined, warmth, success, stimulation? Why am I stimulation? That makes no sense. Am I causing the stimulation? I have been told that I cause people to have like a lot of sensory overload stuff. That glamorous, graceful, sophisticated, and elegant. That is absolutely me. We're gonna keep going through them all. Red, energy, war, danger. That's Aries. I'm not Aries. White, safety, purity. No. Green, growth, harmony. That's obviously Demeter. Black, power, elegance, formality. I'm terrible at formality. Absolutely not. Gold, illumination, love, compassion, courage, passion, magic, and wisdom. Wait, but that's also kind of me. Am I silver or gold? Blue! Wait, there's a blue option! Trust, loyalty, wisdom, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about that. I am blue. I am absolutely blue. I am so blue. I'm very blue. Whoa, this is even more options. Which animal and explanation best represents you? There are so many options, this is kind of overwhelming. A cow? Absolutely not. Absolutely not a cow. Owl is Annabeth's thing. There's a dolphin here? I want to be the dolphin. I will be a dolphin. Wait, no. I don't want to be a dolphin. I don't want Mr. D to turn me into a dolphin, but I already clicked it. I guess I'm a dolphin now. Which best describes your previous / current something in school? So from these options it looks like social thing. Ooh. I didn't really have friends in school, but I have a lot of friends at camp. School or camp? School or camp? It's talking about school though, so we're gonna go with school. Prankster. No, everyone thinks that I'm the prankster, but I'm not. The world just hates me. I would say I have a few really close friends, and that's all I need. Because when I was at school, I had Grover, and then I had Tyson, and that was really nice, but I didn't really hang out with anyone else. What has been your favorite / best subject in school? I'm not even going to read the rest of the options because the first one is I'm a great swimmer, and if that is a school subject, I would have an A+ in that class, and that would be the first A+ I ever got in anything. What have / are you struggling with? This is getting deep. Bad habit of stealing? No, that's the Stoll Brothers. Addictions? No. Loneliness? No. I always think I have to be the best, but I just can't. People expect too much of me. Isn't that true for everyone? Not getting along with people my age. Blah 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 blah. Maintaining relationships? Nope. Forgetting who I am. Trying to be better than everyone else. In order to save a friend, I'd sacrifice the world. I think we found mine, guys. Whoa, completely different mood with this question. What type of music do you listen to the most? Whereas like rock. I guess alternate rock? That's kind of what I listen to. What type of clothes do you wear the most? What sort of questions are these? How is this supposed to determine who my godly parent is? Like, have you seen the Aphrodite cabin? They wear all sorts of different things. And especially when you take into consideration Piper Or have they thought about comparing Nico and Hazel, because those two do not dress the same? That doesn't make any sense, really. I'm pretty casual, t-shirt and jeans maybe. That's me. So I'm not going to read the rest of the questions because that's what I'm wearing right now. A t-shirt and I have jeans on. What place do you typically feel at peace? With Annabeth. Why is that not an option? I guess I'll put anywhere with my friends. But I mean Annabeth. Why isn't there an option that's literally just with Annabeth? Annabeth should be this whole quiz. This whole quiz should just be Annabeth. I don't know how that makes any sense. It does in my head. It should be Annabeth. What is your favorite pastime? Partying because YOLO. I really like swimming. I do really like swimming. That's not really a pastime. Competing? Children? No, I don't like children. Playing competitive games, stirring up trouble, being alone, socializing, volunteering. I'm reading these backwards. I don't know why. Music, reading, spending time with family. Spending time with family. We're gonna go with that. Because I didn't used to like spending time with family, but now I really do. Because Paul is amazing, and I always love spending time with my mother, and now Estelle, and I count Annabeth as family. So those are literally the best people in the entire world. Of course, I'm gonna enjoy spending my time around them. Which out of the following could be your fatal flaw? Could be. I know what my fatal flaw is. So let's see if it's here. These are some pretty personal questions though. Loyalty. There it is. I know it's my fatal flaw, but I don't consider it to be a flaw. My loyalty to my friends has saved so many lives. What would you consider to be your best quality? Well, I would say my looks. Oh, there it is, beauty. No, I'm not actually going to put that. My luck. Oh my gosh. Literally. My persuasion, no. But like, I don't know how I've survived this long. Kindness, no. Power, no. Loyalty! That's what I was just saying. What could be considered your worst fear? My worst fear? I see a lot of my friends' fears here. Small spaces, no. And yes, I'm going backwards again. Fear of imperfection, no. Fear of being unliked. Fear of the truth. Fear of being forgotten. Fear of spiders. That's Annabeth. Fear of failure. Fear of losing someone close. I'm gonna go with that one. Whoa! I got Poseidon, guys! Guys, I got Poseidon! This quiz is true! I thought this was gonna be like nonsense. This is true. This is the quiz, guys. Y'all gotta take this quiz. Like what? That's insane. That's insane. Okay. Now I want to take more quizzes. So I am, but they're gonna be in the next video. So comment who your godly parent is and take this quiz and comment which godly parent you got on the quiz. Let's see if they're all correct. Like, share, subscribe, and check out my next video where I will do more chaotic quizzes and things. Yeah.